Here's a segment from the latest edition of St. Charles Parish Today, a monthly local talk show. If you were to research the wants and needs of folks seeking elective office in St. Charles Parish over the past 2 decades, you'd be sure to find West Bank hurricane protection at the top or close to the top of every list. Now it's becoming a reality. All the reasons for protecting the West Bank, the 25,000 residents, the billions of dollars in business and industrial assets, and the importance of Highway 90 as an evacuation route have remained a constant throughout the years. And with the completion of 100-year protection in neighboring Jefferson Parish and new pressures from flood insurance, the need for protection is even greater. Public information aide Tristan Babin covered the recent St. Charles Parish West Bank Levee groundbreaking event for St. Charles Parish Today. Let's take a look.
It's been nearly 2 decades of planning and acquiring permits, but parish officials have finally begun construction on the West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee, a project that could cost an estimated $500 million and provide flood protection for over 25,000 residents on the West Bank of St. Charles. Our cameras were on scene today as parish and state officials broke ground on the Willow Ridge reach of the levee, a day that, according to Parish President V.J. St. Pierre, marks an enormous effort to provide flood protection for all St. Charles residents.
Well, it's after 25 years of trying to get permits and flooding every time they got a hurricane through a tidal surge. It means a lot that finally they're going to have some level of protection. Of course, this first phase is only to a +5, and the ultimate goal is to get to a +7, which gives them some protection from category 1 and 2. And it's also, it takes away the fear of them every time they have a hurricane that they're going to get water in their houses. And with the Biggers Waters Act that came into effect in January, it's even more important now that these levees be built so we can lower our insurance rates too.
According to St. Pierre, planning for this levee has been in the works through several administrations.
Every parish president since Kevin Freelow has been working on this permit around 28 years. It's a lot of political jogging back and forth between the parishes and the Corps. And of course, when we came in 2008, we made it our #1 priority to get this permit. We had to do a lot of compromising with the landowner and the Corps, but we finally got it done.
In addition to St. Pierre, the afternoon groundbreaking held in Willow Ridge featured a number of guest speakers, including State Senator Gary Smith, parish officials, representatives from the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority, and members of the Pontchartrain and Lafourche Basin levee districts, all of whom played a part in obtaining the funds necessary for the project. Members of the St. Charles Parish Council, who approved the parish's funding and contracts for the levee, were also on hand to mark the occasion.
As chairman of the St. Charles Parish Council, I'm pleased to welcome you all here today for this great event and the continued effort to provide hurricane protection to the residents of the West Bank of St. Charles Parish. I know I speak for the entire council when I say that hurricane protection is our #1 priority. Although we would all like for this groundbreaking to be for the construction of the entire West Bank levee project, we realize that projects of this magnitude must be done one step at a time. And what a huge step this one is. It's only through the hard work and dedication of many, many individuals working together that we can achieve this success. The project is exemplary of what a team effort can accomplish. So the thank yous begin.
St. Charles Parish Grants Officer Holly Fonseca says that a project of this scale required an enormous effort from more than one party.
We had multiple agencies that provided funding for this project. We had the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority, which had pledged $6.5 million, and as you all heard today, they're pledging an additional $8 million towards the West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee. Additionally, we had Department of Transportation and Development, which for the Willow Ridge segment pledged $12.5 million towards the levee and the pump station. We also had the Office of Facility Planning and Control contributing an additional $1 million. And our partner on this project, Lafourche Basin Levee District, has also committed funding towards the soil borings and the surveying for the Sunset segment of the levee. So this project's a tremendous effort from multiple agencies across the board, including our regulatory agencies.
However, Fonseca also said that there is still much to be done in terms of funding for the entire West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee.
We're going to continue to work with our state legislators and all of these agencies to secure more funding for this project in the future years. It's going to take a while. It's not going to be done overnight, as you heard Mr. St. Pierre say, but we are committed to building this levee and protecting our residents, businesses, homes, all of the infrastructure, Highway 90 in this parish.
Once complete, the first phase of the levee will provide 5.5 feet of hurricane and tidal flooding protection from the Peterson Canal to an existing berm behind Willow Ridge Drive. Construction of this phase is under a 12-month contract. For residents with questions concerning levees, the Public Information Office recently published a 10-part Focus on Levees video series featuring local officials and the parish's eventual levee plans, namely the West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee. The series can still be viewed at www.scplevees.com. For additional information on the West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee, residents may always visit www.scpwestbanklevee.com. For St. Charles Parish Today, I'm Tristan Babin.
Watch the entire episode at www.scptoday.com or on SCP TV.